Everything divine gives you is the same thing in the universe. Vast, beautiful, unseen, unmeasured, reaching colors and sounds, measurement, space, and depth, mystical, magical, so overwhelming. You would probably be so overwhelmed you would want to be overtaken by the vast greatness. You would want to just give your life to it. Divine has laid all that inside you, unbeknownst to your understanding of the real makeup of oneself. Allowing yourself to be told just so you can feel a part. You're longing your heart to be a part of something so heavy and to feel as if you are more than what you feel every day is your reason for failure. Utilizing people's false understanding of magnanimous disillusion and confusion. You know, some people just ain't gonna never separate. And then we go to these terms, you know, the eyes and the ears, the hear, let those. At the end of the day, you could be standing right next to somebody and be 100 million miles away from the light. And that's just the point. We always put this type of energy on certain things, and we only put that energy on it because we don't know ourselves. We only carry this energy the way we do because we clearly don't know ourselves. And ultimately, it's the underlying energy of ego that wants you to feel like you have something up on somebody. When in fact, it has nothing to do with a race. It's light points where you choose to be in representation of that light source you're dealing with. Knowing that divine is all the source. So where you decide to represent from that aspect to where you are you representing from that higher aspect as close as you can be to the divine within your stillness and meditation, so therefore you get a clear understanding of what that means for you? Or you just out here Bible thumping, telling people what you think it is? Or you out here beating people down, telling them what they not? Or you out here telling people how they should move? Or you out here telling people how they should pray? And at the end of the day, it ain't even about what you tell anybody. It's never going to be that. It's never going to be about how you told somebody. It's going to be how well you was able to deliver the truth to a person. Not your truth neither. So that takes a lot about how you study. So when you're holding on to a lot of these other energies and you're like, yo, this is what you should do, you're digging a grave. Because if you ain't plant that seed right and you telling them this is what divine said, you lying on divine. That's just what it is. And then you saying, nah, this is what I truly believe. Well, divine comedy had to get a birth from somewhere. That's where the start came from. Everybody's just going to realize it's going to be the source energy compiled against the value of what someone said. That's what rules everything. It's the true belief opposed to what you think a power of a person is. How can it even be a tangible way of thinking when in fact that energy in itself, knowing that the ideal is to separate from the feelings of the flesh, and that segue idea is everything that's against everything that we're trying to get back to. Just something to think about. I ain't trying to make you think about nothing. Just saying. NAGA.